Hi, my name is Jade, and this is my first video of me doing the double bass. It'll be on my Guitar Soloist. This is my double bass. I learned it at school. I'm year 5, and you probably can't see me very well, but you will be able to hear me. I'm just going to play a rough copy of what I know. I'll teach you a bit about the double bass first. So this is E. The main strings on the double bass are E, A, D, and G. So they're the main strings. E, A, D, G. And then I can do it faster. E, A, D, G. E, A, D, G. And then there's the little up here, you probably can't see, but they've marked out on my double bass where the fingers should be, and you have 4 fingers like that on the other hand though. So 4 fingers like that, and it's probably that hand for you, maybe not. And then you pluck the strings with the side of your finger, so like that, here. So, I'll try further up here. But you don't pluck it with your knuckle, you pluck it on the side. Okay? Now I'm just going to play a little thing that I've made up, just using the main chords, and then I'll teach you some chords after. Now I will play with the bow. This is the bow here. It has got to be tightened, and you've got to put something called rosin on it, which is this. It's tree sap, and you rub it on the bow like that. But you have to put it on a heap more than that, but I've already played. So just trying to get it proper. So I'll do all the notes first with the bow. E, A, D, G. Okay. Now it's played at the bottom of the double bass. Not at the bottom, but just where the strings end. Just about where the strings end. So if I lift my double bass up a bit, you'll see where that little bridge is there, that piece of white. So I won't be able to lift it up, but you saw the white piece with all the strings attached to it. That's called the bridge, and that is not held up by anything except for the strings. Okay? So I play just above that. So when I play, I don't go, and I don't move my arm very roughly. I just go soft, but if it sounds too light, I go hard. But with this one, the G string, soft. This is a double bass that has got special detail. This one is actually broken, but the sound still comes out good. Now I'm going to teach you some of the notes on the strings. I haven't learned anything on this string, which is the E string. Now I'm going to teach you notes on the 3 strings, A, D, G. We'll start with D because that's the order you're learning. I'll tell you about the school loan program first. So the school loan program is where you do a sim test, School of Instrumental. And if you pass that test, which only 5 people in your class do, then you'll get an instrument. But you'll have to go through a heap of phases, and you have to do tests, well, not tests. Some schools do tests, and then one school. So you go to a meeting, you fill out the form, and you choose 2 instruments, your first choice and your second choice, and they give you either one of those. Sometimes you're unlucky and you don't get one of those, and you have to do something that's normal to you. Now, I chose as my first pick double bass. Second pick, clarinet. And because only 2 people got the double bass and only 2 people chose the double bass, we got it. It was also because we were one of the tallest people in the school, and because we were quite tough. The double bass takes a lot of toughness on your fingers. After all, when you finished playing double bass, your fingers will harden up. My fingers have hardened up quite a bit, only a few of them though. The skin starts to fall off and you have to peel it off properly, and then you get hard skin, and it's very, like, not normal for you. So your skin goes all hard on your fingers and you look fine. So that makes your fingers tough, so you can pluck the strings, because these are quite heavy strings and they're hard to pull down. Okay, next. So once you've done that, you get your instrument, and you have to pay $110 hire fee. Once you get it, you have a teacher that teaches you. You get a School of Instrumental book, and then you get your learning book. I have my learning book here. I'll just grab it. This is it here. That's my double bass learning book. Strictly Strings, String Bass, book 1. At the end of the year, I think I'll go on to book 2. And you have to have a music stand too for it. Okay, let's start learning some of the notes on the strings. So, D. I've got a little dot marked up here, but you won't be able to see it. It's just a little dot. It's marked up here, where my fingers are. And it's on the D string, which is the 3rd string from E, so it sounds like this. And I'll play them all together. So that's G, D, A, E. And then, so let's look on the D string. You have your first finger, which is your pointy finger, and you put it on the circle that is marked on your double bass. Most of them have it. And then you have to have it down completely. Pluck. If it doesn't sound right, it's okay, you're only learning. That's how it should learn for a beginner. Okay? Then, it'll leave some marks on your fingers, but that's fine, that's where the skin peels off. And then, there's going to be another circle. You put your pinky on that. It can be a star or a circle, but you put your 4 fingers on it, and then that makes F sharp. This is how F sharp should sound for beginners. If it doesn't sound like that, your fingers have to be exactly on the dot, so it looks good. Okay? You can see it a bit better there. So there's the 4 strings. This one over here, which for you would actually be your E string, which is actually this one for me. So if I turn it around, the double bass, that's your view. And then, so E string is over here for you. Oh no. Still trying to figure it out. E string is over here, or over here, most likely over here for you. And then G string is over here, where I'm standing. Now you can see that? Okay, now I'm going to teach you on the G string, which is this one. So for you it'd be this one, this side. Your left. Or most likely, let me just check. Yes, your left. So it'll be on your left. And then, so once you've got that, so you find the circles, which would most likely be on the D string, and you put your fingers there on the G string. Now the next one on the G string is A. It's on here, but that is an open string. This one is a 1 finger string. So listen, this is a high A. That's a pretty good version of it. I'm just going to search up in my book something for you. Now, on the A string, which we'll learn next, so you learn A on the G string, then there's a B on the G string and the D major scale, which I don't think we'll learn the D major scale, but we'll just learn B on the G string. Okay, so G string, and then B. This is B. Now there's 2 B's actually, one on A, on the A string, learning A on the G string, and then learning B and C on the A string. C sharp actually. So we'll do B on the A string. So that'll kind of what it sounds like. And then we'll do C sharp, which is 4 fingers. Okay? Now that comes to the end of my video. Please subscribe and thank you for watching.